Have you ever wondered what makes Malaysia one of the most fascinating countries in the world? From towering skyscrapers to ancient rainforests, Malaysia really has it all. The land of incredibly contrasts and hidden treasures. Now in this video, I'm going to show you 10 amazing facts about Malaysia. So let's get started. And we are starting with the symbols of modernization and innovation. And of course, what comes first to mind is the iconic Petronas Twin Towers. Soaring 452 meters above Kuala Lumpur, they were the tallest buildings in the world from 1998 to 2004. And even nowadays, they are the tallest twin towers, at least according to my knowledge. And the architecture is stunning, and it showcases Malaysia's dream of innovation and modernization. Many tourists know the place, and it's always worth a visit to just enjoy the sight. You can look at it from ground up to the top, and it's just amazing. Or you are visiting the Sky Bridge and have a wonderful overview over this beautiful city called Kuala Lumpur. It's always enjoyable. Now Petronas is man-made and towers sky high. Let's go to another giant, which is more vast in its extent. I'm talking about the largest traffic circle in the world. You can find it in Putrajaya, Malaysia's administrative heart. It's called Persiaran Sultan Salahuddin Abdulaziz Shah. Spanning a massive 3.4 kilometers. This massive traffic circle is an example of Malaysia's modern urban design at its finest. It surrounds important governmental buildings and lush green landscapes. And these buildings have a beautiful architecture. And next to it is a pink mosque, Putra Mosque. And I spent a few minutes traveling across, the parking lot. Because on a Sunday afternoon, that place is packed. But it still allowed us to see the stunning beauty of this mosque and the lake next to it. Now I gotta mention Malaysia's toll road systems. Of course, we don't like to constantly pay for the usage of toll roads, but they are convenient. And Malaysia has one of the most extensive toll road systems in Southeast Asia, spanning over 1,800 kilometers. It's supposed to ensure smooth traveling from the north to the south. Now all of it, of course, aside from holidays or festive seasons, when the traffic is clogged up. But imagine there would be no toll road. How heavy would traffic be then? Unimaginably congested. And aside from those, of course, it's still amazing how those highways are built atop of each other to ease traffic congestions in the cities. Now, it's not necessarily the most exciting manner to beat traffic jams, and if you are stuck, you're really stuck, of course. But just looking at the architecture, it's just a wow factor overall. And from that point of view, it's something really to enjoy and to admire, the thinking behind building this kind of infrastructure. Now, let's go to number 4 and let's turn our attention to the Straits of Melaka. Did you know that the Straits of Melaka is one of the most busiest shipping lanes in the world and a treasure trove of history? For centuries, this strategic waterway has been the site of shipwrecks carrying valuable cargo, from precious metals to ancient artifacts. Today, you can find treasure hunters and archaeologists continuing to explore the possibility of unearthing hidden treasures in the Straits. Now let's move on to the biodiversity of Malaysia. Malaysia harbors something I didn't know about 20% of the world's animal species. Its rainforests and marine ecosystems harbor or are home to over 200 mammal species, 800 bird species, and an incredibly variety of plant life, including 15,000 species of flowering plants. That's amazing! You can see lush jungles filled with exotic orchids to vibrant coral reefs teeming with fish. Malaysia's ecosystems are rich with life and need protection and care. And it's a testimonial to Malaysia's natural beauty. No matter if you're going to Peninsula or over to Borneo Island, Mount Kinabalu in Sabah is Southeast Asia's tallest peak, standing tall at over 4,000 meters. It has stunning biodiversity. I haven't been there, but I do know many people and their training regimen to get up there. It must be amazing, and the sight being up there must be so incredibly beautiful. Now let's go to Malaysia's rainforests, which are the oldest in the world. They're dating back to 130 million years. It is just incomprehensible to my small mind, so to speak. I always appreciate rainforests, and hey, my own thesis in the universities was about the rainforest of Ghana and the respective timber industry. So I have some ideas about the importance of a rainforest for a country or for the world. And Malaysia's rainforests are amazing. They have a huge biodiversity and a haven for unique wildlife, like the orangutan can be found, the pygmy elephant, and the rare Rafflesia flower, if I'm pronouncing this correctly. And I have a separate chapter on this one in just a moment. So it feels like when you are in those forests, like you're stepping back in time. It's amazing and worthwhile visiting. Now I just mentioned Rafflesia, the world's largest flower, number 8. It's deep within Malaysia's rainforests. When I saw a picture or a video of Rafflesia, it just blew me away in its beauty and its size. The massive bloom can reach over 39 inches in diameter and weigh up to 24 pounds. While it has a distinct scent, smelling like rotten meat. That is an adaptation to attract flies for pollination. And it's as rare as it's fascinating. You can see it here right now on the video. It's a memorable sight, and if you see the blooming, congratulations. But let's go to the animal world and let me move on to the Malayan tigers. Tigers is always my most favorite animal, actually. I admire the beauty of tigers. The tigers here in Malaysia are an endangered species. So please, let's take care of those. And it's one of the world's rarest subspecies. Only a few hundred tigers remain in the wild due to habitat loss and poaching, sadly enough. So people try tirelessly to protect this rare species. And while they are dangerous to humans, and sometimes you can read about it in the news, please take care of them and protect them in the best way possible. Now, Malaysia's islands and beaches are a world of its own. Malaysia is not just a single landmass, for those of you who don't know. It spreads across 2 main regions, each with its own unique islands and coastlines. They are the popular beaches of Langkawi and Penang or Pankor Island. You can go over to the east coast of Peninsular Malaysia to Redang Island or Perhentian, and also Tioman, places I have visited, well, a longer while ago as well. But if you go over to the Borneo part of Malaysia, the beaches get even more stunning and more beautiful, and it's just an amazing place to visit. So let me conclude here. Whether you're visiting the beaches or the mountains or the rainforests, or if you're visiting the cities across Malaysia, it's always worthwhile pointing out that Wherever you go in Malaysia, you find most awesome food and the most incredible people. Most friendly, respectful and polite. Malaysia is a land full of story, ready to be discovered. No matter if you spend a few days or hey, a few weeks, there's always more to see. Cause even I, being here for many years, I still discover new stuff. So the list I showed you here right now is definitely not completed, but it just simply shows that there's so much to this beautiful country called Malaysia. So come over here, visit Malaysia. It's always beautiful. Enjoy this country. And I'm getting ready, hopefully for my next video soon. Until next time, terima kasih, jumpa lagi and bye bye.